Alright, so figured out kind of faster way to gain access to the air filters. This is a 2011 M56. You can see the V8 over there, right? So once you've removed the clips over here, right, lift this thing back in first. Up. It just seems to work better that way. Then this method does not require removing any sensors and all that. Flathead for this clamp. It's a worm screw over here. Get it loose enough. Pull this. Use the accordion to your advantage. Push it backwards. There you go. So off it goes. Then pull the clamps, the fasteners over here. There's two, right? This one goes to the front, this one goes to the back. Then pull this thing up. Then just twist it out of the way. Just like that. You get your air filter, right? It's already looking dirty. Turn it upside down for shits and gigs. Alright, so turn it back. Just like the first time. I did this video, or attempted to make a video, what you're aiming for is those two holes down there. So what are you going for? These two holes down here. There's one, there's two. The tricky part is getting these two to sit in there. Obviously the first time I did the job, needed a little bit of, know-how to know what I was doing. So that's why I removed the whole assembly together to get to it. And then, to squeeze it to make sure it sat in there nicely. On the way in, this is what happens. So you replace your filter. Just do the opposite of what you did. Twist it back this way. And do your best to set it in there. Meanwhile, you haven't touched this one at all. That's still stationary, right? You kind of have to do it in two parts. One kind of goes in there, right? But this time, focus on getting it in the hole, in the holes. Can be a little tricky. Go. Then you move, clamp back on, then come back here, make sure it's well seated, and tighten the clamp back. And that's it. That's a process. Well, so the other thing I'll be dealing with is that my coolant is leaking through the from the radiator, shooting back there. You can see a little bit of blue. I don't know how much of that you can see. The plug I'm looking for is right here. There's a hole right here. So if you put your hand at the intake right here, there's a hole giving you access to a plug. At this point, once you remove the air filter, just remove this 10mm bolt over here, then pull this up. And you can get to that, but that's a video for another day. And when you're ready, just do the same thing on the other side. Don't ask why, but I've done it. And I know that the other side requires pretty much the same process, and you'll be good to go. As I said, so all you do is loosen the clamp right here, right there. Push the accordion part of the tube backwards to release the plastic tube, the mass airflow sensor housing. Then I remove these two clamps. Okay, here's one, and there's the other one. And at this point, just pull the air intake housing up and twist it out of the way. No need to unplug anything. It's possible. Okay. With that, we'll have to see you guys later.